my name is Lacey and today I'm going to be doing my June 2025 TBR using Tablets with playing cards because yes, I am that person. In terms of my reading this month, it has gone really good. I'm on book number 9 of 10 and it is the 26th of May when I'm filming this. So I'm like about halfway through my 9th book. I will probably finish that today, maybe while watching MasterChef, maybe before. And sorry, my sister was calling me. Very sorry for that interruption. My sister just called me so I could turn off her aircon for her. So I'm going to choose 10 cards. I have shuffled them twice with the card shuffler we have. If you can see it, oh no, you can't see it today because I've locked everything. So I'm gonna, and I also have prompts that I use to pick out my TBR, which are these, which you can't see, but I'll tell you them as I go through. So, first card. Oh, that's a queen. Okay. Oh no, it's a book with an author's last name starting with A. Okay. Because I've rearranged my bookcase. I kind of know where stuff is. I kind of don't, but I know where my A's are. So yeah, Pump Dum 2 is a 10. I think that's to read a classic, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, a classic. So I need to put on a classic. Okay, number 3. Are you kidding me? Another queen? I shuffled you really good. Okay, number 4, what is that? 6. Okay, number 6 is I think that's a wild card, if I'm not, yes, a wild card, that's good. Number 5 is a 4, which is to read away. That is good, because I've planned to empty one of my book cubbies by the end of July, so, and it's books of that I want to get rid of after I read them. Okay, 1, 2, 3, number 6. It's another 4. Okay. Oh, I don't know why we're getting so many repeats. Oh, well, yeah, we have an 8, which is to read a romance title. Yes. Number 8 is a 9, which is to read a backlist title, which is before 2020 in my eyes. Number 9 is a 2, which is to start a series. Okay, I can do that. And the final card is a king. Okay, which is to read a book I want to unhaul. That is good. Okay, let's go through the cards again. We got a queen, we got a 10, we got another queen, we got a 6, we got a 4, we got another 4, we got an 8, we got a 9, we got a 2, and we got a king. So now I'm gonna go pick out my books. I will be right back. Okay guys, I've added a couple more books to the TBR, but I did that for a reason. So, I need to grab my phone out again because I left it. So we're doing this backwards. So we're gonna start with the book I want to unhaul. And that is Grown by Tiffany D. Jackson. Like, I'm sure this will be an amazing book. I may keep it if I feel like I would like to keep it because, you know, it's subjective. But the reason I would like to throw this out is because this is YA, and I'm keeping a very select few YA on my shelves. Like, if this turns out to be really good, like The Hate You Give, that is staying. Like, this is staying. But at the moment, it was placed on my unhaul shelf, so yeah. The next one I have, I think it was 2 authors starting with A. Yeah, so I chose A Cry of Passion Fruit by Ellie Alexander, and another one, Bites the Crust, also by Ellie Alexander. So these are really quick murder bakery mysteries, which I love. Yeah, so I have to get through. I also read another one of it this month. I loved it. So the next one was to read a classic. And I put, well, for this one, I put The Murder of Roger Ackroyd. However, I am still reading Poirot Investigates. So I will quickly finish this by the end of the month, I think, because I only have like 1.5 books left. So yeah. So Murder of Roger Ackroyd is on my TBR. This is a chunker, considering it's Agatha. Oh no, it's like 301 pages. That's fine. But yeah, I've mentioned this before, but I've read all of Miss Marple. I'm reading through Murder of Roger Ackroyd. I've also read And Then There Were None. That was the very first Agatha book I read in book club, and I just decided, you know what, let's just read Agatha. So I've been doing that for the last year and a half, essentially. Anyway, the next one was to read a backlist title, and I chose Dramarama by E. Lockhart. So I've read, I think the majority of her books, but I just don't want them anymore, so I'm gonna read them and then check them out. Oh yeah, and you know I don't know any of these books, about any of these books that, like, yeah. The next one was to read, yeah, the next one, oh yeah, okay, I've done a classic, done a back. So the next one I put on was Things We Had from the Light by Lucy Score. However, I'm still in the middle of Things We Never Got Over, also by Lucy Score. I'm enjoying this book. I've just like stopped reading it. I don't know why. I think because like big books scare me and I need to get out of that habit of big books scaring me. So this is I think it's a sequel to Things We Never Got Over. I'm excited to read it, and I think it's like they're like interconnecting standalones essentially, but they're like part of a series. So those are those two. The next one I'm reading was a wildcard, and I chose Swift and Settled by Layla Sage. So this is a part of my 25 series in 2025. I actually started this series last month, well this month essentially. I'm enjoying it. I also ticked off another series on my list this month, so I'm so excited for. I think I did, but I don't know if it was a part of that 25 or 25. I have to check. I have to go back and check. But yeah, I'm glad I'm making my way through series because I need to read them. The next one was to read 2 YA books, and I have chosen The Sky Blues by Robbie Couch and This Kind of Epic Love Story by Jason Calendar, I believe their name is. I've heard a lot about that other book, Feel It Ever After, which I do have. I just didn't pick it up for this time. But I'm excited to read it, and it's also on my on hold copy. So yeah, like the only reason they're being on hold, like the majority of the books, are because they're YA. Like I know they're going to be amazing. I would rather give my YA books to teenagers that can't afford them, so I take them to the op shop. And yeah, anyway, the final book was to start a series, and I've chosen Holding the Reins by Paisley Hope. This is part of my 25 series in 2025. I hope to really enjoy it. It's a cowboy romance, that's all I know. And I've realised, like, none of these books are fantasy this month, because I've had a little bit of a heavy fantasy month. For me, anyway, this month. So I'm glad that it's, like, all contemporary and, like, mystery and stuff. If you haven't already, please subscribe. It'll really help me out. And also like this video. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!